team look like if every single Pokemon on it could Mega Evolve? And I don't just mean could in like a hypothetical sense. Like, yeah, Garchomp can Mega Evolve, like it has a Mega Evolution, but in competitive play, it basically never does because nobody gives it the Mega Stone because Mega Garchomp is bad. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about a team where every single Pokemon is holding the Mega Stone. Because only one Pokemon can Mega Evolve each battle, this means that effectively you're playing down 5 items. And many of the Pokemon with Mega Evolutions are Pokemon that are not so good in their base forms. So what at first seems like a pretty simple challenge suddenly seems almost impossible. So the first thing I did is go through a list of every Pokemon that can Mega Evolve and look at the ones that are good even when they aren't Mega Evolved in the first place. I feel like the grammar there was wrong, but who cares? Anyway, the first Pokemon that jumps out to me is Gyarados. Gyarados has a Mega Evolution. It's called Mega Gyarados. Sorry. Gyarados has a Mega Evolution, but Gyarados does have a Mega Evolution, but it's not a Pokemon that needs to Mega Evolve to be good. It has the Intimidate ability, it has good typing, being immune to ground is really nice because Garchomp is like everywhere. Gyarados can run Dragon Dance, which boosts its speed and attack stats, and this makes it pretty threatening even if it isn't Mega Evolving. To support Gyarados, we're going to use Clefable. Clefable I don't really intend to Mega Evolve for this challenge, though I always have the option to. It's one of the only Pokemon in the game to get the move Follow Me, which forces your opponent to target the Follow Me user rather than the partner. This can create space for Gyarados' Dragon Dance or for other Pokemon on my team to just stay safe. It really would prefer to have an item like the Citrus Berry or any other item that actually is going to activate most of the time, but we can make it work for sure. The next standout pick for me is Tyranitar. Mega Tyranitar is a Pokemon that is nice because it allows you to reset the weather without switching out. For example, if your Tyranitar's on the field and your opponent brings in, Pelipper, you can Mega Evolve Tyranitar immediately, which resets the sand in the middle of the turn, allowing you to win the Weather War. I'll just be running a standard 3-attack Tyranitar for this challenge. The next addition to the team is a Pokemon that can pair with Tyranitar, and I knew I wanted to add either Garchomp or Excadrill. Garchomp's Sand Veil gives all moves a chance to miss when Sandstorm is active, which is really annoying to play against, and Excadrill's Sand Rush doubles its speed in the sand. My general opinion right now is that Garchomp is better than base Excadrill, but Mega Excadrill is a lot better than Mega Garchomp. Despite this, I am going to choose Garchomp on the team. This is because while I do think that base Excadrill is better, I also think that base Excadrill really needs the Focus Sash item. I think Garchomp is more consistent. I am going to try something new though. I'm going to try Scale Shot Garchomp on this team. Scale Shot is a move that hits 2 to 5 times with each hit being 25 base power, but when it connects, it'll drop Garchomp's defense by 1 stat but raise its speed by another. I think that with Scale Shot, Mega Garchomp becomes a lot more viable because one of the weaknesses of Mega Garchomp is that it gets slower. So I figure with Scale Shot, it might allow me to circumvent that weakness a little bit and take advantage of Mega Garchomp, who also gets the Sand Force ability, which is really good. Or well, okay, it's actually not really good. I don't know why I said that, but it's good on this team because we have Sandstorm. You may notice that none of these Pokemon resist Floette or any fairy type, so I want to add a Steel type. The list of Steel type Mega Pokemon that are good when they're not Mega Evolved is basically just Scizor. So we're gonna add Scizor, Swords Dance, Bullet Punch, Protect, and I'm gonna run Close Combat here as well because I'm a little worried about like King Gambit here, but mostly we're just gonna be clicking Bullet Punch and hoping that Scizor kills everything. Okay, at this point I had actually run out of Pokemon that were good outside of their Mega form and also like worked on this team specifically. So what I decided to do is choose a Pokemon that actually really does need to Mega Evolve. The Mega Pokemon I'm choosing is Gengar. I wanted another Pokemon that could resist and threaten Fairy types. Gengar is maybe the best Mega against Fairy types in a vacuum, and it's also my personal favorite Mega evolution. I'm going to be running Shadow Ball, Protect, and Sludge Bomb, which are all standard moves on Gengar. But my last move is actually Disable. Disable isn't that threatening on its own, but my Clefable actually has Encore, and I've made my Clefable as slow as possible. My general idea is I can lead Gengar and Clefable, go for Mega Evolve and Protect on Gengar, trap the opponents on the field with Shadow Tag, use Encore with Clefable against a faster Pokemon, and then disable it the next turn and force it to struggle. It's like a little bit convoluted. I don't know if it's going to work, but that's the theory. Anyway, this is the final video in the month of champions. I would say that overall it was very challenging, but very rewarding as well. I'm also excited to go back to weekly content, which will return on Saturdays. If you like the month of champions, the best thing you can do to support the channel is to subscribe and to keep watching the videos if you have already subscribed. I appreciate all the support regardless of what form it comes in. If you're sad about the month of champions being over and you want more content, I posted extra battles with every single team that I uploaded during the month of champions on Patreon in all tiers, including the $5 a month tier. There's a lot of content on there. So if you want more and you're sad when we go back to weekly or bi-weekly posting, that's what you can do. Anyway, as my last fun fact here, this is one of the only intros that I've done without actually playing the games first. Normally I play the games and then do the intro. This time I have no idea how this is going to go. You might be watching an absolute train wreck coming up, and I can't warn you about it because I'm going to film it right now. So I guess let's go find out together how the games with this challenge actually go. Okay, folks, behold my masterpiece. Behold, behold, behold. This is the 6 Mega Stone team, the 6 mega team. I do not know how this is going to go. Here are the stats if you're curious. I don't know how this is going to go, and I am scared to find out, but we're going to find out together here. This looks so stupid. This looks there's no way this works, right? Okay, let's see who we're up against here. So to me, what this looks like is a team where it's Shell Smash Blastoise stuff. So I think what I want to do here is I want to lead with Pokemon that threaten Blastoise in some way. I think Clefable plus Garchomp could be pretty good here with maybe, I don't think Gengar is not bad here, but I think it's too vulnerable, to be honest. So I think it's one of these two. Scizor is honestly really good here, except for the Farigiraf. But I don't know if Farigiraf is actually that good into my team. I think that I'll try this because being able to bullet punch a lot of these Pokemon is good. Also the resistances are good. And I don't want to give the Kingambit a boost. I need to be aware that this could be a team where, this could be one of the teams where it's actually non-Mega Kangaskhan. So I got to keep that in mind. Kangaskhan and Farig. Okay, so what am I gonna do now? I'm kind of tempted to just click Moonblast into Farig here, and I mean, I'm tempted to click Rock Slide, to be honest. But Stomping Tantrum was probably better. Just go for guaranteed damage here. Okay, I think that this is, oh, I have double powered Stomping Tantrum. That's actually really good. I think this is probably the Fake Out Last Resort set. So here's Moonblast. It's not gonna do that much. I would just click like 30. 34 is actually really good. And they go for Trick Room. So at first glance, this is good for me. I'm gonna Encore the Kangaskhan, which I do not expect them to see coming. And now Stomping Tantrum, the way that it works is that if you like failed or missed your move on the last turn, basically if there was an animation that was supposed to play and it didn't play, then the move doubles in power. So on this turn, I actually have a 150 base power attack. So Kangaskhan is now locked into Fake Out. This obviously would have been good if I had Mega Gengar, but I don't. So they go for Fake Out. It will fail on this turn. The next turn, it will just like completely explode them. And they go for Rain Dance. So this is clearly trying to set up for a Blastoise, hashtag Epic Blastoise Sweep, which I do need to be careful about. Here's Stomping Tantrum, it's double power. It actually might be okay to not get the kill here, but I suspect that we actually don't. Okay. So we know that this Farigiraf is in Moonblast range, because the first one did 34. So I think Moonblast here and Stomping Tantrum here is totally acceptable. It's pretty like we need to make sure Blastoise doesn't come in for free. I could also Encore the Farigiraf, but I do think that it's probably better just to take KOs. The thing is that because my Clefable is min speed, I actually expect to underspeed. Is Blastoise? Sinisha. Oh, okay. Okay. They double out. Okay. So I didn't really think about Sinisha here. The thing is that like this is going well in theory. The problem is that the Sinistra probably has Life Dew, right? Who's my Mega this game? That's good damage. Rain Dish. That's sneaky. I'm gonna Moonblast into Blastoise, and I'm gonna switch to Tyranitar. I want to get rid of the Rain. There's what, 2 turns of Trick Room left? Trick Room went up. I Encored the Rain Dance. That was turn 3, so there's 2 turns left. I need to keep the pressure up because I cannot allow Blastoise to... I'm not allowed to allow Blastoise to heal up with Life Dew, which I think is probably what they're going for here. Here's Mega Blastoise. How slow is min speed Mega Blastoise? It's definitely faster than Clefable. It's faster than Clefable, but it's... Oh, my Tyranitar's a little bit too fast. They go for Rage Powder, actually, so it's not great. It's the truth. That's not good for me. Although getting damage on the Sinistra is nice, and the Blastoise isn't that healthy. I'm basically just betting on my Garchomp being able to sweep in the late game, I think. I crit them. That's a big deal. We Spout. Okay. This isn't do a lot to Tyranitar, but I think Clefable will take it all right. Okay, here's the question, folks. Okay, first of all, they just got weaker on this turn. Who thinks that my Tyranitar is slower here? Because they have Tailwind on this team, so I think they might not be minimum speed. So I'm gonna... Wait, how slow is min speed Sinisha? Hold on a second, please. Okay, so basically, assuming that everything is minimum speed, the order is Clefable, my Clefable, then their Blastoise, I think, then their Sinisha, and then my Tyranitar. Or I think it's, sorry, Sinisha, Blastoise, Tyranitar. But Blastoise might not be min speed because they have Aerodactyl on this team. So I'm going to try and take out the Sinisha. Okay, they switched Blastoise out, actually, into Kang. I think this is the Fake Out Last Resort set. They've Mega Evolved Blastoise. Okay, great. And Clefable being minimum speed is super clutch here because Sinisha goes down. And the important thing now is to not allow them a second Trick Room. And I think this is possible because... Great damage here. Because I have 2 Pokemon. That did a lot. Good job, Tyranitar. It kind of looks like I'm about to win this game without Mega Evolving any of my Pokemon, which is the opposite of this challenge, because they're not going to easily get second Trick Room up again. Here's Blastoise. Okay, that's scary. Okay, never mind. Okay, I go Protect here, and I just sack off Tyranitar, I think. Okay, here's Protect from Clefable. Magic Guard, by the way, is shielding me from Sandstorm. That's why I have it on this team. Fake Out to T-Tar. Okay, my bad. Ooh, that's Not good. Okay, hang on a second. This game just turned around. Okay, and they're not min speed Blastoise. That's actually bad for me. So I need to be careful here because they're going to go for last resort into my Clefable, and they're probably just gonna Giga kill my thing here. I don't think I can survive though. How many turns does Sander left? 2 turns. Okay. Here's Scizor. Scizor. Here's last resort into my T-Tar. I live that. See? Pulse into Scizor. Actually, Tyranitar makes it through the turn. It takes a lot of damage though. Oh, I have a Rock Slide. I was surprised by my own move. Okay. That's good. It's good that they survive. This is pretty down to the wire. So the thing is that Kangaskhan is not going to die to sand on this turn. Is it ever Bullet Punch here and Rock Slide? Because I don't think that Scissor's in spout range, or is it Protect? I think I actually would be okay losing him on here. So I Bullet Punch and Rock Slide. Okay, I get the Kang. That's good. That's really good. I think Scizor will live a Water Spout here. Let's find out. I'm pretty sure I live. Good job, Scizor. 69 to 29, but the sand is now over. Sand ends. Okay. So, and they forfeit. Okay, cool. Okay, well, I think the win condition here, like if they played it out, I would have gone into Garchomp, clicked Mega Evolve Scizor, and close combat the Farigiraf, but they forfeited. Okay, so that's game 1 of the no Mega Challenge. We didn't Mega, or the 6 Mega Challenge, sorry, and we didn't Mega anything. But we had the option to, and maybe that's more important. Okay, this is another Mega Blastoise team. I've seen things similar to this before. I would say that this one looks pretty spooky for me because I don't have any priority moves. I don't have any, there's kind of like low-key nothing I can do into Tailwind plus Water Spout, which is what this team wants to do. So this might be a Mega Gyarados game is my inclination. And go for like Crunch on the first turn. Yeah, they have Weather. Okay, I'll try this. I think they're just gonna lead Talonflame plus Blastoise and go Tailwind plus whatever, and I'm just Giga dead, but yeah. Let me check something quickly. I don't think +1 Garchomp, yeah, +1 Garchomp is not gonna be faster than Blastoise. I don't even need to check. I expect Blastoise Talonflame lead, which is spooky. Well, I mean, I knew it was coming. It's just still bad for me. Okay. Mega Evolve my Noble Gyarados and Crunch, and then click Rock Slide. They don't know if I'm Scarf or not, so they should just go for Tailwind plus Water Spout here. Okay, here's my Mega Gyarados. This is gonna be difficult. Mega Gyarados looks so silly. I always forget. I don't know why, it just looks wrong. Here's Mold Breaker. That'll let me attack around the Mimikyu. Fun fact, they have Mimikyu on this team, so if I Crunch it or Waterfall it, I'll be able to actually hit it. We do confirm that our Gyarados is faster than this Blastoise. I think that's guaranteed, but I actually am not entirely sure. I expect Tailwind here. Protect from Talonflame. Okay, I guess they're protecting both. Imagine I went for Dragon Dance. No. Oh, I'm gonna get damage down. Okay, Rock Slide comes out if I hit this. Good job, Garchomp. The thing is, even if Garchomp goes down, it's actually not terrible for me here. There's Crunch. Defense drop. That's great. Show me Spout. Amazing turn. Could not have gone any better, to be honest. I'm kind of worried about Aura Sphere here. Is that overthinking it? I think Gyarados will die to Aura Sphere. Maybe I switch to Clefable. Am I overthinking it? I honestly think even with this much damage on it, I still think the Blastoise is the biggest threat. It's -1 defense, so I'm pretty sure that this will KO. You know, why don't I just be safe? Why don't I Stomping Tantrum? Like, I can beat the Talonflame later. Surely I can beat the Talonflame later. I think the important thing is that I don't lose Gyarados here. If they have Scizor, my life becomes kind of difficult. Here's Tailwind, so that makes sense. Show me Aura Sphere. They could also have Ice Beam. Like, both are options. Okay, I was correct. I figured just get rid of the Blastoise. It is the biggest threat in this team. You're Stomping. Like, I could have gone for Scale Shot, yeah, but like, I don't know. This is fine, right? Blastoise is down. Okay, this game is not over, but that is a pretty big swing in our favor if they go for it. Vanillix is the switch. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I have Tyranitar available. The question is, who do I go into Tyranitar with? I guess I protect and switch Garchomp to Tyranitar because I don't want Garchomp out right now. Here's T-Tar. Also, they probably shouldn't go for Will-O-Wisp here because, like, Blizzard would kill my Garchomp anyway. Oh, it's Acrobatics. Okay, interesting. So there's no item Talonflame that more or less confirms. Here's Blinzer. Let's see if they hit. Let's see if they freeze. It's the real thing. Did a lot of damage. Oh, okay, that's why. No freeze? Okay, crit inside Sandstorm is annoying, but like honestly fine. I have Rock Slide plus... I'm gonna Moonblast here. Like, even if they have Will-O-Wisp, I still think it's fine. And I think I want to hit Garchomp if it comes in here. And if it's Scizor, I'd still like to get some extra damage on it. Okay, it is Scizor. I guess I could have Follow Me'd. They go for Acrobatics into Fable. Okay, so here's the position, folks. I miss Rock Slide. I miss it on the Scizor, who's the more important target. I give them a free switch into Vanillix again. Okay, that's not good, is it? Great. Yeah, okay, good one, Tyranitar. Get crit, miss Rock Slide. Good one, buddy. And the miss could actually matter here now. Or what am I even saying? Okay, what do I do? What is what I do here? I mean, I'm glad I got a little percent here. I think I'm supposed to, okay, I think I'm supposed to sack Garchomp here. Like, actually, like, no joke, I think I'm supposed to sack Garchomp. I think I Encore here, sack Garchomp. The thing is, I could lose both Mons here if they Bullet Punch. I don't want to lose both Pokemon, but I also don't want to give them a Swords Dance for free. I want to Encore and read the Swords Dance. Ah, whatever, I'll Encore read the Swords Dance. Like, Gyarados might be able to win this anyway. If I hadn't missed the Rock Slide, things would be different. Let's say they Bullet Punch. They Blinzer. Okay. Don't freeze, okay. They didn't go for Bullet Punch, so let's see what they're going for here. Okay, but I live? Oh, I live, but they're... That's not good, that's not good, that's not good. They're Encored into Bug Bite. That's bad. Wait, I think I'm dead. Because, like, okay, Tailwind is over. It depends who's faster here. It is good they can't Bullet Punch. That is good for me. Okay, like the thing is, it depends who's faster between Scizor and... Okay, in order to lose this, they have to be faster than me with their Scizor. And they have to hit Blizzard on the Clefable. Follow Me covers... I know Follow Me looks silly because we know they're going for Blizzard, but it covers for the chance that they miss Blizzard on the Clefable. They hit both. Okay, Tyranitar survives. It's fine as long as I'm fast. They crit me again. Clefable goes down. They double hit Blizzard in the sand. Tyranitar is slower. I lost. Probably. If I hit the thing is, they're almost in waterfall range. That's the annoying thing here, is that they should be in waterfall range, except I missed Rock Slide. I'm definitely faster than them, but I don't think they're not in waterfall range because I missed the Rock Slide earlier. I can still win this 20% of the time because I can flinch. And if I flinch, then I'll win. They hit Blizzard again. That's 4 Blizzard Connects in the sand. It's gonna thaw. Well. That's how the cookie crumbles. I mean, the thing is, like, okay, here's the thing. Obviously I got really unlucky there. But the thing is that, like... The thing is, this is, like, some of you watching this are like, wow, Pokemon is a bad game. But the thing is that, like, ultimately, the worse your team is, the more weak you are to bad luck. And the fact that I'm playing down 5 items, I think means, like, I am just weak to bad luck, ultimately. I can play as well as I want, but if the opponent gets, if the opponent gets lucky, then I'm gonna be in trouble because I don't have the tools to always win the game. You know what I mean? Okay, this is a snow team. Okay, this team is a nightmare, and I can tell you why. Because this team has Corviknight, and if you look at my team, I have literally nothing for Corviknight. Like, I actually have nothing. So the way that I found to beat Corviknight is first step, hope they lead it. Second step, Encore Disable. That's the only way I know how to beat it. This team also has Kangaskhan, Dragonite. Dragonite's okay, but Kangaskhan's threatening. Ninetales is like a little... Okay, honestly, okay, big threats are Basculegion, Glimmora, Corviknight. Those like middle 3. That's not the middle 3. 2, 3, 4. Those are the big threats in this team. If I can get around those, then maybe I can win. But yeah, like, I don't have anything for Corviknight at all. Like, I genuinely have nothing. We're gonna hope they lead Corviknight. That's step 1. Please lead Corviknight. Please. That's not good. That cannot be good. Okay, I lead Clefable plus Gengar. Okay, here's the new plan. We're gonna hope that this is Scrappy Kangaskhan. We're gonna go for Encore here. We're gonna Mega Evolve and Protect. There's Mega Gengar. Okay, let's see what we can learn from these Pokemon. We want to see no Mega Evolution because we want them to go for Fake Out into Gengar. And that doesn't make sense if they Mega Evolve. So hopefully this is the only Mega. Okay, maybe. Fake Out into Gengar, Fake Out into Gengar, Fake Out into Gengar. That's not good. I'll turn into Gengar. That's okay. Double Edge into Gengar. Okay, that's okay because I can disable that. This is probably Mega Kang. Okay, so we encored one of the Pokemon. We also probably think the Basculegion is Choice Scarf, right? It's like, what are you doing otherwise? Should I Follow Me or should I Moonblast. I'm gonna follow me. I don't really want Gengar to take damage here. Follow me plus disable. We do need to be careful with Clefable's health because we don't really have great answers to Basculegion in the late game, especially now that we've Mega Evolved. Okay, they are Scarf. That's good to know. Take a little damage. Actually, a lot of damage. So it's Choice Scarf, adaptability. It's faster than my Gengar. Bill! They got Bill? Oh, that can't be good. Okay, now Kangaskhan is disabled. Now they're forced to struggle. So I'm inclined to go like Moonblast here and Sludge Bomb here. I think that's fine. Like I could lose Gengar, but I have to do something at some point, right? Okay, they don't Mega and they don't crit them. That's definitely multi-scale then. I get the poison. I don't think the poison is gonna matter because I crit. See what they go for here. Scale shot. Oh, that could be bad. Okay, 2 hits. 2. 3. Okay. Getting kind of close, guys. Oh, interesting. White Herb. All right. I could have followed me. I think maybe not Gengar. Okay, good. Okay, that's a quarter of its health gone. But I only have one more turn of struggle, right? So I should maybe get rid of it this next turn. Dragonite goes down here for sure. I could have followed me, yeah. So I can Sludge Bomb the Kang to kill it this next turn. I can also do it the following turn though. Kangaskhan Starcatcher. Oh, Ninetales. Okay. I can switch to Tyranitar here. Okay, I know how to win. Okay, switch to Tyranitar and Sludge Bomb the Kang. Ready? Because now I can sacrifice my Gengar, and then I can go Clefable plus Tyranitar. I can go for Knockoff plus Follow Me to keep myself safe. Sludge Bomb. Okay, this isn't gonna KO, but it should put in a range of struggle. Blinzer hits both. Okay, unless they freeze me. This is the way I lose if they freeze me on the Blizzard and Sand. Awesome. Okay, and struggle knocks out the Mega Kangaskhan. So now it's Ninetales in the sand and Basculegion against Tyranitar. And I've broken the Sash. It actually isn't over if they have Moonblast, right? Because okay, imagine they have Freeze Dry, Moonblast, Blizzard, Protect, right? Then they could beat all my guys. Follow Me plus Knockoff here I think is the best play. We know that they're Choice Scarf. We've already confirmed it, which means that they will die to Knockoff here. Just Follow Me. I expect this to be Wave Crash. Okay. I don't think Clefable is dead. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see what the Ninetales goes for, because the Basculegion is dead. They go for Blizzard. Okay, and they miss. Excellent. Okay. Technically, it isn't over yet, but not being frozen there is really nice. The thing is, they can still Blizzard double freeze me in the sand, but it's getting less and less likely that they win. I think the best play I can go for here is Dragon Dance plus Rock Slide here. If I had Scizor, this would be great, but I brought Gyarados. Okay, they forfeit. GG. Alrighty, so that's the 6 Mega Challenge. So far we megaed one game where we did Gyarados, one game where we did Gengar, and one game where we didn't do anything. But we had the option. We were gonna Mega Scizor in the first game probably. So I think this was a fun challenge. I don't think that it's necessarily like a good, like you should never do this if you're being serious, right? Like no one's thinking that. But it was a fun way and a fitting way I think to end the month of champions. So I guess what I'll say is thank you so much for all the support over this month. It's been a lot of fun. It was definitely, like I said in the intro, it was definitely a little bit of a challenge and like more of a challenge than I expected. Like it's been a busy month for sure. I think my team and I are all I think excited for things to calm down, but nonetheless, I'm really glad that we did it. I think it was like a really rewarding experience, and yeah, it was just cool to like play a bunch of Pokemon. So much of my content recently has been focused around like writing and storytelling, and so it was nice to kind of just get back to my roots in a way and play a bunch of games. As I mentioned, if you want more content, including with this team, I'll play 2 more games for Patreon after this. So if you are on Patreon, you can go check that out already. Yeah, and I think we're kind of toying with the idea of doing twice a week uploads instead of just on Saturdays. We'll always have our Saturday at 11 a.m. Upload. That won't change, but if we can, we might try to do some Wednesday uploads as well. No promises, but yeah, keep your eye out. Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the month of champions. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you, I guess, on Saturday for the next video. Bye bye.